Hi everybody, welcome back to SevTech Ages, episode 80 with me, Sid, and my massive shoulder pad. Look at the size. I've never really sat and just appreciated just how big these armour bits are. It's mad. Anyway, yeah. So last episode we did some work down here, just to mind a little bit of relocating absolutely everything out of the cave over here, and I have to say I'm very, very happy with this. We've got a drawer controller, we've got all of this over here, and lots and lots of spare space going forward as well, which is really, really cool. And I kind of did this partially because we were doing an awful lot of running backwards and forwards getting stuff, and partially because I was putting off dealing with the fact that I have to do Pneumaticraft, because to use this stuff we are going to need to get into the Pneumaticraft stuff, but we need more space, and I decided that I would start extending out this way, and I may take it further along that way. I may actually go a bit further. And then I remembered just how much of a bloody pain this stuff is to craft. And I mean, it's not fun. If we have a look at the asphalt concrete, this is all fine. Gravel, chuck cobblestone in the grinder, sorted. Slag, just do things in the grinder, sorted. Bitumen, not a problem. These things are bitching out bitumen like there's no tomorrow. Water buckets. Water buckets are a pain in the arse. This thing will do slag. You've got a little bit of slag in it. I don't think there's a huge amount. I don't know where, or if we've got a lot more kicking around, to be honest. We haven't, so we are going to have to get some more slag production going on. Although we can do it without slag and just use sand, which is actually not that much better, because that in itself isn't going to lend itself to any gravel. Will become sand, so we could do sand. Okay, that's fine. However, the water bucket, that is a pain in the bum. Now, that thing and this thing, these don't need to live here. We can move them. We have a water source under here, and we've got a reasonable amount of space here. There is a machine in, I'm going to stick this in the tech drawer so I don't lose it. We will need it later. Tech thing, tech. We also need to need somewhere for my apples. That's full already, actually. That's not a good thing to be full. Maybe we should have gone with one of those for that. I don't know. Apples, any particularly good use for them in any form of, we can mulch them down into ethanol and we can make stuff. Yeah, you know what? Apples we have plenty of. Flint we have plenty of. Rock we have plenty of. That should, oh, and yeah, rice flour, I really don't want all that. We got lots and lots of stuff. That's going. Okay. Immersive engineering. So we need to come up with a way to make the asphalt concrete easier, and the way is in the immersive, and it's actually not too bad. If we have a look, we'll find the right one. The assembler is the beastie we need. It occupies a 3x3, so slightly bigger because we need an input and an output. And if we look at it, there is, if we look at it when it's completed, there's a, I think that is the redstone power goes into the top. We can pipe into that side as well. So it will make things that use fluid as well. Now for this we are going to need a little bit of stuff, some, let's see what we've got of that. We've got steel scaffolding already. Actually well enough steel scaffolding. We only need 6 of those. We may as well put the steel scaffolding away in the tech section. I need 9 iron sheet metal. Not in there. We've got 3 iron sheet metal. And we've got those. which will allow me to make, no, that's not right, it's this one, isn't it? That gives me 7, so make another one, and that will give me 14. Okay, lovely, that's all good. So that's the 9 iron sheet metal. Well, it will be once I've put those 2 away, out of the way. 6 iron sheet metal slabs. Let me go and get those back. Make some more. I don't think, let me just double check, because I did have some spares kicking around of bits and pieces. Does not look like that was one of them though, so that's fine. So we can make a bit more of you. That's not what I wanted, we want that, and that should make 6 of those. Yes, lovely. See, a lot easier when everything's all in one place and you don't have to go running around for it. 2 conveyor belts. Not in there. And then we need 2 redstone engineering blocks and 2 light engineering blocks. Now the redstone engineering blocks are the bigger pain of the 2. But that's, again, they're relatively easy. So redstone engineering block is redstone plates and vacuum tubes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Vacuum tubes, vacuum tube. They're probably upstairs in the table, so let's go and check. Still closer than running over to the cave every 5 seconds. Vacuum tube. Lovely. And that, I didn't bring enough for those plates. And this is why having everything in one place is really handy for me, because I forget stuff, and this means I don't have to spend as much time running around, which is good, because now we can just bang, 2 of those. And then light engineering blocks. Let's have a look. Engineer. We don't want the heavies, we want the lights. You make 2 off of these anyway. These just require 4 plates. No, 2 plates. So we'll need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 copper ingots. 1, 2. That will make. I know that's 3. Doesn't matter. I can take more the spares down. It's not a biggie. So we'll go you and you. That'll allow me to make 2 of those. We can leave the actual copper in there, it really won't hurt. And the light one is then 4 more iron and 3 copper. 1, 2 iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. And bang, 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 and with a little bit of bang bangage going on there as well. Now we are going to need some pipe. I did see we've got some spare, and I did wonder about whether we would need to rip out the cloche. However, I think we will get away with this quite nicely. So if we get our projector, it's probably the easier way of doing it. Craft it with that to get the assembling thing, and this, I don't know which end is which because there's no, hang on, how do you tell which end is which? I mean, there really isn't any. It's the direction of the conveyor, I think. So if we, oops, hang on, no. If we, I really cannot tell. Rotate, rotate, like that. I believe that is it, so we should be good. We can always break it apart and redo it if not. It's not a problem. A little bit of you, 2 of you. Plob, plob. Then we'll get you. Plob. Get these. These will go there and there. These can go 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. How am I gonna? Nope. No, that's not gonna help me, is it? Hang on. Yeah, that will. So we can pop that there, and then this will go. Oh damn! Hang on. Take that out. Then we'll do that and that and that. A little bit of this, and then that. That should give us one of these beasties, which we just give a nice little whack with our hammer. And I think we can just there. That should be the no. Let's try it out. What's that from? Let's try giving it a whack with a hammer. There we go. It bent. It all depends. It doesn't matter which way around you do it. You just have to make sure you whack it with a hammer on the right side. That is interesting to know. As is the presence of that pipe there, which is going to go up like that and there. That. Am I bothered that you can see the dirt down there? Not especially. That has now got water. It hasn't got any power yet, of course, because that's up there. So we want to MV, MV, and a bit of scaffold of some description to get up there. And then we can just go and grab you, and you can go there, and then we can take that, and you can go from there to that. Oh, no, you can't. How to cope with that? Because I don't think you'll go through there, will you? You would if that wasn't there. Alright. I mean, we can always take the power that way. We've got MV relay here. So we can come over to, say, there, maybe to there. Yeah, that'll do a trick, I think. And it's insulated, so it's not going to hurt if we walk into it, which is the main thing. And it's only medium voltage as well, which is also good. To there. Lovely. 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 We'll put those and that and that and that away for now. And this thing is really quite cool because we need to basically put a conveyor going in that side. It will learn 3 recipes and it can use up to 3 different fluid types, but that's fine. We only want to use water in this instance. Let's grab some to do a conveyor. For now, let's start off with you, 1, and then we need another. We need a trap door conveyor, don't we? Which will give me, maybe not. Oh, that's just an ordinary chest. Let me find a chest that's not. That should work. We can use a whopper and another one of those. We just need to make a... Hang on. Iron trapdoor, 4 iron, simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that will give us what we want there, I think. So, what we have got going on here is we're going to have you coming in on that side. and then we'll have an output crate here. I think this will work. Coming on that side, we'll have a whopper feeding into that from a crate above it. Now all we need to do is teach it how to make stuff. So let's start off with, well, let's do a quick empty of all the crap we don't want. Then we can go and put this other stuff away that we can get that way. We're going to need a water bucket. We are going to need some gravel. 2, we're going to need some bitumen, and we are going to need 4 slag. I think what we probably need to do, because we've got a reasonable amount of this stuff anyway, we need to run 4 plus another 4 twice as sand, is my thoughts, because until we get more slag we're a bit limited. So you are on, you are off, so you won't do anything with this. The problem is, you see, is if you stick that in, it's going to, now this is going to take a hot moment, but a whole load of gravel will come through here into this. It won't cook. We'll feed half of the gravel through again as sand, maybe actually 2/3 of it. Let me just, yeah, if we go with bitumen asphalt concrete, then maybe we need more, 4 of the 6. That kind of makes sense with the sand version. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'll be back as soon as that's finished grinding all of the good stuff. See you in a moment. All right, while that's doing, I thought I'd get the landscaping done. So I kind of reevaluated the size that I was going to expand out to, and I've come out to this, which is basically a post there, post there. There'll be a post here, post, roughly lining up with these. There is no real solid rhyme or reason to where the posts are, but obviously we need posts for this, and I also need dirt. So let me go and grab all of the dirt from over here, and maybe if I can get that bit of dirt there, that's always a start. All of those flowers I'm just going to whack through the grinder, and they'll turn into dyes and then go straight into storage for that one moment where I realise that I actually need like some cyan floral powder or something from Ferdinand's flowers. You know it's going to happen. You absolutely know it's going to happen. So there's no point avoiding the fact it is a thing. It's going to be a thing that has to happen, and consequently I don't really want beetroot seeds. I definitely don't want beetroots. I'm not bothered about hemp. Really not bothered about plant fibre. That's actually none of that. That's probably more useful to me than plant fibre. Let me grab any other plants that are kicking around while we're at it. And actually no, I do want you, but I don't want you. So I chopped down the trees over there. Is there any more flowers over here that we just need to get rid of before we throw them into the grinder? Anyway, that is pretty much where we're at. So I'm just waiting on the materials to come through. May have already finished by now, but no, it hasn't. It's still going. Look. Yep. Still, it's getting there. I'm just going to chuck some flowers in now. Get the dyes out. Might as well. And the rest can go away. But this is going to take a hot minute, so we're going to have to wait for that. Back in a bit. Alright, the gravel's done. We're just doing the sand now, and I need to get that bucket of water. That's the one thing I'm missing. Don't need to go in there though. And as I said, the sand is starting to grind. It's could have sworn I just saw a creeper over there, but my eyes were playing tricks on me as per usual. Oh, I added a chimney to the factory, and because I got that nether smoker that I picked up somewhere along the lines, so I just thought we might as well. Well, you can't see the smoke from here. Hang on, let's just see. There is a nether smoker in there. There you go. It's just not visible for a long way away. There, the campfires in 1.14 will be brilliant for that kind of work, but there you go. And get down here. Whee! So yeah, the dyes have all gone through. That's also all the flowers, and now we are just literally pulling sand. Now if I go and get some bitumen, I'll just take a little bit from here. I need a couple. And now the sand recipe is less efficient, so you know we do have to bear that in mind, but it doesn't matter. So we need 2 gravel and 4 sand and a bucket of water. So what we're going to do is we are going to teach you how to make this. So you are going to take sand, 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 gravel, gravel, bitumen, bitumen, water. That will make asphalt concrete, and that is pretty much all there is to it. We can whack that lot in, it will start heading into there, and we'll build up. Obviously it's going to build up the sand first, but that's fine because we haven't got it all yet anyway. Should only be 4 stacks of sand, so we should be getting very close to having all the sand, but we'll see. We'll just let that run through, and then that should spit out. Say it was only 4 that I put in, wasn't it? I'm fairly certain it was. Let me. So we are nearly up to 2, and there's still. Yeah, still some to go. Oh, we're done. Right, that's 4 stacks. Once they come filtering through anyway. Should be almost there. And there we go. Now, this is clearly less painful because I can just now bugger off and go and do what the hell I want. However, I can't quite, because I do need to check that that actually works, which we can't do until we see that the remaining sand has gone in, which will be... Put that in. I want the sand to go first, thank you. Get all the sand. That is it's a Mark II, so yeah, it's fine. It's just not getting the chance to go. So then it should bring in the 2 stacks of gravel, 2 stacks of bitumen, and once it's got 2 bitumen, it will actually start processing, making 8 rather than 12. So it's not as efficient as we've already said, but you know, we'll wait. I'm going to let this fill up. I shall come back the moment it starts crafting, which is about now, or at least it should be. Why is that not crafting? You have water, you have power, you have everything you need to make asphalt concrete. Recursive use is not an issue. I don't understand why that is an issue. Am I piping water into the wrong place? Is that not where it goes? It has everything it needs, and yet it isn't making. Okay. I need to go and do some checking. What have I missed? Let me check this out. I'll be back in a sec. Well, crap. It's a known bug. The assembler can't craft anything beyond the tier 1 things. So yeah, we're basically stuffed It's to do with the staging mod and the way that interacts with the player's ability to craft things. So, for example, if we have a look at this, we can use it to make a crafting rock. Okay, that's just age 0 recipe. So we can tell you to do that. And look, that's grayed out. This one isn't. Or is it? That one may not be. No, it is basically buggered, I believe is the phrase. Anything because it doesn't know. Now, because I'm not really using this to really mass produce anything, I'm just trying to use it to make this asphalt concrete very quickly. If I take 64 lots of 8, so if I take that and how many would that would make me 8, wouldn't it, per craft? So you get 8 64s. Yeah, I am right, aren't I? 8 64s. I think that would work out about right for 8 blocks. Yeah. What I'm going to do, and complete transparency, I am going to go into here and I'm going to take you. I'm going to get some asphalt concrete and I'm going to, nope, hang on. Car mod, no. I want to take and get 8 of these. There's a mod in here that I don't know about. It's brilliant when you come in, you know, and do this, because you can suddenly find that there are things you don't know, and I need 2 more, don't I? 1 and 2. And we'll come back into here. So that is our 8 stacks of concrete. And we are going to take all of these out of here and we're going to chuck them into the void and we'll call it quits. I don't think, oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that, didn't I? 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. That seems fair to me. You know, we're not gaining anything. It's only to improve the speed of the actual building. So yeah, let's just go with that. And I'll say no more about it if you won't. Okay? Yeah, got a deal? Good. I hate it when you build things and you can't use them because bloody mod interactions and stupid mods not working with other stupid mods with the stupid poo-poo heads. Yeah, sorry, I'm chuntering now. But it does mean we can get on, we can expand this yard and we can start planning to do the pneumatic raft and get that bit going, because I'm conscious that this particular rabbit hole, oops, goes very deep, and yeah, I wasn't even given a choice between a blue pill and a red pill. This is the rabbit hole we are in, called SevTech Ages. So yeah, we are going to go through a lot of this. We'll get it in, I will get it lit, I'll replicate these for posts around the edges. That's just chisel and bits work. I will need a new chisel, but that's fairly minor. And I heard footsteps. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, last things last, we just need to make this area spawn safe. I'm going to put one there as well. I don't like that fact that is. I think I've just run out of glowstone in my bag. I have. Lovely. Right, I need to fix that before we get to night time, but we've got a nice expanse of space. This has taken a lot longer than anticipated, mainly because of that thing not working. Thanks. Let's just do maybe 5 blocks. That should be enough, I think. 1 2 3 4 5. We probably need to free some space up as well. Let us get rid of you. We'll get rid of the grass, the limestone. Yeah, that should be enough, I think. And this should be set to whole block, so here's good. Right, let's get this done again. So yeah, the only thing left, as I say, to do here is to make sure this is absolutely 100% spawn safe, which if we just get a few bits and pieces of this through, I'm going to do that just to be on the safe side. I'd rather spend a little bit more glowstone than, you know, get any of this blown up for obvious reasons. And there. Lovely. Oh, that needs a torch on it, doesn't it? Well, actually needs, what they really need is lanterns on them, but we'll have to wait, I think, until we have spare lanternage. Can I there we go. Can I creep along and reach that? Lovely. Perfect. Yeah, we do need to tidy that side of things up, but for the most part we are pretty good now, I think. I wanted to check, did I did silk touch you. Now there was a reason there was many reasons I silk touched this, but there was one reason I wanted to silk touch it, and I know I'm fairly close to time, so I'll just go through this little featurette that there is in this pack, which I think it's Ferdinand's flowers that create this particular feature. And I'm just gonna, as long as we've got some of this going. Oh, it was, yeah, it doesn't work with, I tried it, didn't I? Duh, sorry. I am completely forgetting that I did actually try that and it didn't work. So waste of time. So ignore me. I generally do. Anyway, we have the space we need. So next episode we can finally get in there and start building pressure stuff and making some headway there. I'm going to take a screenshot of that and then I'm going to rip the damn thing out because it don't work. It's pointless leaving it here. It will never work. By all accounts, there are no plans to make it work. So I think the episode title will probably be, well, it don't bloody work. And yeah, that should pretty much give the entire game away, shouldn't it? We really do need to go and put this all downstairs and put it away properly. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.